It's a beautiful Friday morning in Pittsburgh, and today we're going to talk about what buyers need to be doing as soon as they close on their house. Here we go. The first thing you should do about a week or so before your closing happens is you should be working on getting the utilities transferred into your name. The reason that we like to have them transferred is that it helps avoid some startup fees and costs that come with some of the utility providers in our area. So if you are just simply getting your utilities transferred from the previous owner into your name effective the day of closing, you're going to save some money on that front, and then everything will be lined up by the time that you're done with your closing. The next thing is, as soon as your closing is done and before you move in, if you have the opportunity, you should go to the house and you should clean it. You should do any paint, touch-up work, or whatever that you want to do before you move in, if you have the ability to do so. The seller is only required in our state to do a very rough clean of the house. So you're not going to walk into a deep clean, professionally cleaned house. And so if you want it to be more particular than that, you should do that before you move in if you have the opportunity. You should also consider getting your locks changed or getting the keypad codes changed to different things around the property. I know a lot of people don't worry about this too much, especially if you've developed a good relationship with the previous owner. But we've had a buyer recently who the previous owner has stopped by their house multiple times since the closing, which just happened in April. And he's a harmless gentleman, and he's just coming by to see what they're doing to the property and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes people do crazy things. So if you can change your locks, change the keypad to the garage door code or to the keypad in the front door, if there's one of those things on there, definitely consider doing that. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the post office or go online, the post office online, and change your mailing address, or at least have your mail begin to be forwarded. There's a lot of mail that will come into a new homeowner within the first week even of them purchasing a property. And sometimes if you still are living at your old residence, or if you haven't had the mail forwarded or this and that, there can be some loss of information with not having your mailing address changed yet. So pretty early on after the closing is done, just jump on the UPS website or go to the local post office and have your mail automatically to be forwarded to your new property address. And then as you go through and change your address in other systems, you should be pretty much squared away. I know they seem like pretty small things, but those are questions that we get a lot from buyers as they're getting ready to have their closing or just after their closing. So I hope it was helpful. We'll see you guys next time on Wisdom for Your Weekend.